beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very... Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Targeting that head with the combination punching. The Brown Bomber's ability to punch, to flat out put forth power, puts people in the seats. Early on, that's what they expect to see here.
And early on, sometimes too much of a good thing, guess what? It can be dangerous. It can backfire. If he lands a punch and it doesn't get rid of the guy, well, what else can he do? What happens then?
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Comeback Kid. Kid comebacks left, landing well. Halfway through this round. Comeback Kid's jab lands well. Oh, what an uppercut. Combination to the head. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Well placed, straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Last 10 seconds of this first round. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but it wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Keep the pressure on. Keep on him. No need to get excited.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Comeback Kid's able to avoid that punch. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Comeback Kid. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That right hand over the top lands flush.
What does a fighter need to do to really build the foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people wrong.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Able to cover up that gut.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. The Brown Bombers showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. And we come to the end of the round.
Keep throwing that jab.
Kid Comeback's plan is clearly to go upstairs against his opponent, and to do so, he's staying out of that danger zone, Teddy. How would you attack that?
Well, first of all, you need to move your head. Take that height advantage away. You know, slip to either side a little bit, and all of a sudden, get inside that jab.
Brown Bombers able to land a nice clean left hand. That's a damaging jab. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's a good strong jab by Comeback Kid. The Brown Bombers giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Comeback Kid's feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Body shot, body shot.
There's that proficient jab by Comeback Kid. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Can't work in the body.
Good defensive skill with the block by the Comeback Kid.
Back to the body.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Come on, kid. Focus. Get your hands up.
Solid right by Comeback Kid. Final 10 seconds. And round 3 comes to an end.
Got that? It's gonna happen.
We got it.
You're gonna catch it.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Kid Comeback's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
You got this one. Patience
Blocks that
now.
belt line well.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Up top with the right hand. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. And he ties up on the inside.
Okay.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Good job, buddy.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Brown Bomber. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs.
Get in and out. Get in and out.
The Brown Bomber's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now he's targeting upstairs. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. There's a straight right hand. And this round comes to an end. Kid Comeback. Well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Solid straight right hand. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Goes up top with a right hand.
You're still not moving enough. Move,
The
move.
Brown Bombers jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Right to the head with that right. Halfway into round number 5 here. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Comeback Kid. The Brown Bombers getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Accurate jab brings the right hand. And he just holds on there.
Looking good. Let's go, hit him.
Nice strike after catching one by the Brown Bomber. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Kid Comeback's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there. But his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Good step back counter punch there. Comes right back with a big blow up top.
Come on, kid, focus.
Comeback Kid's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Unable to make an impact there by Comeback Kid. You can see him timing that double jab to the head. Overhand right can be so effective. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Range. Move your head.
Hits him in the mug with the right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Comeback Kid's really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Comeback Kid's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Great hook to the head that time. Comeback Kid's landed a good, solid combination. You see him holding on.
One punch. Work the body, kid. Focus.
Flush right hand to the body. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
You got this one. You got this one.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Punch.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Comeback Kid.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move. Listen, your best defense is to throw more. You need to throw more.
It's not always about the highlight-making knockdowns. As we're through 7 rounds here, this has been just a fine display of boxing.
And that's what it should be about. I mean, if you go to the ballpark, everybody likes to see home runs. I know. But the teams that win the World Series, usually the better pitching. The teams that can have defense, keep you off balance a little bit, they're the ones that are going to the championship. This guy understands what's important, what's going to get him to the top.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Kid Comeback's strategy has been to control things on the outside. And the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride. And it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
The Brown Bombers doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by the Comeback Kid.
Come on, kid, focus. Keep doing what you're doing.
10 clicks of the talk.
You're doing great.
There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Come on, kid, focus.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
You got 9.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Focus, relax.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Comeback Kid's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, you take such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
Relax. Move.
Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. And he's holding. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. That's a forceful two-punch combo by the Comeback Kid. Hard to see a way in which this fight changes. I mean, he's been outworked. That round just proved it again. He's been outworked consistently all night long.
Well, look, you want to stay with the fundamentals. You don't want to get away from that. You want to use the jab. You want to bring your feet. You know, you want to get into certain ranges. But at this point, you have to find a way to land a big punch. You have to emphasize that to your fighter. It is desperation time. You have to go after him.
Comeback Kid's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Come on, kid. Fight. Uppercut. Keep working the body.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off. Listen, you need to move your head side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
He's in prime position to win this fight now, Teddy. I really don't see any other way it could go. Here we are in the 11th round, and for a good string of rounds now, it's been all one-sided.
Yeah, it's been one-sided. Something you just touched on. You don't see any other way it could go. And I think that he's convinced his opponent of seeing it that way, that he can't see any other way for it to go.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Keep moving.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
You gotta protect yourself.
The Brown Bombers' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Comeback Kid, I mean, you can tell by how committed he is at staying on the outside and just continuing to score like this, that he is employing a strategy that he really wanted to put forth.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit because he understood what kind of fight he was getting ready for. A guy who was very strong but very slow-footed. So he's making sure that he does not feed into his opponent's strengths, and he makes sure that he exploits his weaknesses.
Back to the body.
A crushing two-punch combo by the Comeback Kid. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. staggered.
Focus, focus.
End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Comeback Kid. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by the Comeback Kid. Time to bring it home. Final minute of the final round. Good way to protect the midsection. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Comeback Kid's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. The Brown Bombers doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
So there's the final bell in a fight nobody thought they'd hear the final bell.
It looked like Rock'em Sock'em Robots early on, but then all of a sudden, guess what? They started boxing.
That's a well-earned victory by the Comeback Kid. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys or go to dinner with them afterwards, but right now I'm going to say job well